Let's talk a little shit. I say that in the most nicest way I possibly can. It is the beginning of August. It is the Sunday of summer. It is a beautifully gorgeous, mild day outside. Um, and I am not gonna lie to you, from a professional business perspective, I had to tell my upline today, I was like, I'm out on the ocean bobbing in the sand, bobbing in the sea, and I'm tired. Um, I have been working on a couple of really cool projects this year. I see a fly, so that's what I'm looking up to. I've been working on some really cool projects this year that have taken me out of my wheelhouse. And I say that to say that I have a specific area of expertise in the work that I do. And this year I have been thrust into assisting a colleague who is kind of over their head and taking on some work that I'm not traditionally used to do. And one thing I can tell you is that when you have a wheelhouse, um, it earns you a lot of respect. And then when you're out of that wheelhouse, it also earns you a lot of grace, because I can tell people the things that I know for sure, and that's not questioned. And then I can tell people, hey, you know what? With full honesty, you know what? I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me ask someone else. Or, I'm going to have to defer to an expert in this area. And I think sometimes we as women, the more higher up we get in our careers, we assume we have to have all the answers. When the truth of the matter is that we work best when we use our resources wisely. Let's use that old Girl Scout mentality of getting together with others who have more information than we do, not deferring our power and our experience and our expertise, but definitely asking when we need to have greater understanding that is outside of our normal area of expertise. And I say it that way simply because I don't want us to consistently abdicate what we are in charge of, or abdicate or, defer to other people for their permission or their work. There is absolutely in my days where I have to give definitive answers and definitive, qualitative and quantitative remarks to people and answers about something. And I do that full stop. Okay, this is how we're going to do that. Right, let's make this system happen. Okay, let's make these two things match. I don't want a bifurcated experience. I would prefer this be this way. Here is my recommendation. Those are the ways in which I say those kinds of conversations, knowing full well that the answer and the approval still stops with me. Um, I think that's really kind of the one piece I want to go with for today. I don't want to go into another area of conversation, but tell me some of the ways in which you as a woman in the comments are in your day-to-day work, in your wheelhouse, out of your wheelhouse, and what are some of the ways in which you ask for assistance? Are we asking for assistance? We should be. I hope that helps.